The Republic of Venice was founded in 697. It was formed after the people fled from Rome during the Germanic invasions. They fled the mainland to small islands in the lagoon, where it was difficult to reach but easy to defend. The Republic lasted more than a millennium, until 1797, where it gradually became independent from the Byzantine Empire.
Venice is located in coastal northern Italy. The city has very many canals and easy access to the sea, which led to mostly maritime trade. Originally a fishing village, Venice became powerful shortly after the Fourth Crusade and maintained significance due to its proximity to other powerful cities. It was an easy trading location and easy to defend as well. Venice's advanced trading systems made it a powerful trading hub and connected the eastern and western worlds. The main areas Venice directly traded with were Egypt, Anatolia, and Persia, but their goods spread throughout Europe and Asia. Among their exports were salt, wool, linen, velvet, amber, coral, fine cloth, and slaves. But their most demanded and specialized export was Venetian glass, which was made from the sand on the shorelines. Venice's main imports were silk, spices, carpets, ceramics, pearls, and precious metals. Because the city is mostly canals, the main method of transportation was on a boat the people made, known as the gondola. They are handmade from 8 different kinds of wood and designed specifically for navigating even the most narrow canals.
The Republic of Venice was ruled by an oligarchy of merchants and aristocrats. The Doge, or Duke, was chief magistrate and leader of the Republic of Venice between 726 and 1797. One major tradition of Venice is the Carnival, which dates back to 1296. It was a concession to the people and a fun merrymaking, where the masks were used to conceal social class, gender, and religion. The main language used in Venice is Italian, but Venice also adopted many Arabic words, which showed a mixture of cultures. A large part of its culture were the gondolas, which were used to travel the canals of Venice since 1100 CE. As for the demography, the location played a large part in population growth. Because Venice was easy to defend and had a vast trade network system, population was able to grow.
In Venice and Western Europe as a whole, social class was compared to the human body. Peasants were the feet, warriors were the hands, priests were the heart and soul, and the king was the head. While Venice had no notable leaders during this time, besides a couple unnamed doges, there is a common misconception that Marco Polo is Italian. This isn't true, he's Croatian, but he was born in Venice and spent much of his life there. The plan of the city is built for easy navigation through narrow canals and sparse roads, as they needed more room for buildings than for land transportation. During the post-classical period, Venice was actually quite a combative area, warring with or claiming smaller islands and even areas of the Italian mainland. Because of prolific trade with the Middle East, Venice was tolerant and even welcoming to the Islamic faith. Therefore, while some people held the belief that women could be exalted, men and women still had very different roles. In this sense, Venice was not very different from other societies at the time. Women primarily worked within the home, while men played a more active role in society, working in the city, holding government positions, and defending the area. In fact, women couldn't even be gondoliers until 2010. Within houses, men had full jurisdiction over his wife's rights, to the point where women were not allowed in some rooms of their house. However, the work a woman would do for her family was vital to a household, so that it could run smoothly. Women had no divorce rights, were forced into marriage by their parents, and usually could not own any land. The class system highly influenced each woman's place in society, but were still generally limited due to the laws set by men. Patrician women, or high-class women, were wives of noblemen, who often hired someone else to care for their children and their home. Some of these women even had minor education. On the other hand, courtesan, or peasant women, were married to other peasants, or were single and made their way as prostitutes.
Trade had a large impact on Venice's architecture, which is shown through the fusion of both Byzantine and Islamic influences, which overlie a Latin Christian foundation and Gothic style. Venice was built through thousands of wooden pylons within the lagoon, which support stone foundations. The buildings are supported with brickwork and ceiling beams, are made of white marble, which is easy to carve and resistant to weathering. Venice lies on an archipelago in the crescent-shaped Venice Lagoon, where houses range from the poorest blocks to greatest palaces, which usually have 3 or 4 stories.